Storyboard Ed audience. Storyboard Ed here. I want to kind of just take a moment to talk about some things that have kind of come up and what my plans are, what are my goals, you know. There's going to be a Q&A coming up that I'm going to do, that I put together like 100 questions that I'm just going to answer, and they're kind of goofy, they're kind of crazy. Stay tuned for the Storyboard Ed Q&A that I'm going to put together. It's going to be fun, it's going to be humorous, I think you'll enjoy it. But I've also got to kind of make a kind of talk briefly about, I've been making improvised content lately, and I don't feel like it's been up to par on my channels greatly. I mean, I want to keep the videos up here because, I mean, I look over and I don't think it's that bad, but I don't think that it's the kind of quality content that I want to be making. I want to write out some content, put it up on this channel. I have some other channels too that I'll put content on too. It's in the featured bar on this channel. You can check it out. One is called Lime Screen Studios. Those are for some projects I don't necessarily think belong on this channel, but they're going to be kind of skit oriented as well. Another one is called Marcus and Steven. That's a separate series, but I want to write more for that. And Pen and Pad is a drawing channel. I like to draw a lot, and some of the content that I put up recently is of me drawing, doing kind of drawing oriented videos, or just kind of like me telling the story of something I saw through drawings. And I think that's a great way to explain something through drawings. So I'm going to have more of those kind of videos coming up too. I've also been doing some gaming videos because I'm trying to stretch out my content. And I don't know how long I'll be doing this gaming kind of series, kind of stuff I'm doing. But I'm just trying to stretch out my content, make it more diverse. So if somebody comes on this channel, somebody new, a new subscriber, hey, a new subscriber if you're watching, that they see something different from me in the kind of content I make. I see so many YouTubers that they find something that works for them and they just stick to it too long, and they just repeat the same content over and over, pretty much just new coding on it. I don't want to be that. I want to be that guy who makes the same thing over and over again. I want to be diverse in the kind of content I make. I really believe in that. I think it's really worth mentioning, and I think it's really worth sticking to, is being diverse, trying to be creative. So you probably noticed some of the most recent video game ones I made was one I played trivia games. There's one I recently put up about, I was playing trivia games online and I was just narrating over it, and I was just talking about, oh, I think I know this and I think I know that, and then I did a playthrough of Super Meat Boy. I thought that was a good game, fun game. I was kind of slightly mentioning some of the ones I did recently. I don't know, I'm just trying to stretch it out, like I said. Now I want to get away from improvising my content. I'm going to take time to, I'm just going to take time to just write, really get to writing. I enjoy writing stories. I really enjoy doing that for my audience, and I really want to get to doing that. And yeah, that's kind of the point of this video, is just kind of saying I want to focus on making the content have a story, a beginning, middle, and end. I think that there's a key thing to storytelling, that if you're going to tell a story, and you really want to tell the story, you got to think of how you begin the story, like in the sense of what happens before the main part of the story happens. And the main part I consider like the middle. That's where the juicy stuff is. But if you don't wrap it up, come up with a good conclusion for it, or a decent one, you could end up leaving the audience feeling like, why the hell did I watch this? It's all about the three parts: beginning, middle, and end. That's what I want to focus on for the audience. I am also trying to write a book too. But that's kind of some side projects I'm mentioning right now. I want to write a book because I think that I want to tell a story in a different way, in a way where people can go page by page and read it. I think that's a neat kind of way to tell a story. I love telling stories visually, but what a reader gets when they read a book is they can imagine the characters their own way. And I think that's very unique, and I think I'd like to make a book. Now I've already kind of created an outline of how I want the book, but it's going to take time, and I'm going to be taking that time to focus on that. I think that'll be more prominent. The most prominent of the things I mentioned is to get a book written. But I'll also try to make videos more interesting by writing them out better. I guess that's what really this is just me saying I'm trying to write stuff. I'm trying to get this thing under control. That, and I need a haircut too. I mean, oh my gosh, I've let my hair grow out too much. Grow out, you know. Also thinking about growing a beard, but I spent like half a month just not shaving, and didn't like the results. So contemplating many concepts, contemplating many things, but the main thing that this video is about is me telling you guys that I won't be posting for a while because I've got other things I'm focusing on. Plain and simple. I guess that's, if you're gonna get anything out of this video, that's it. Probably. I hope that this update video is useful, interesting, something. Have a great day.